And so God is saying to the children of God, even right now, don't you know I am omniscient, I'm all knowing, I know what I'm doing, I got this, I'm in control. And that's why Jesus was in the boat sleeping. You know, in the gospel, where the storm became so boisterous that the waters began to fill the boat, and the disciples began to panic, and they asked the Lord, who was in the rear of the boat that was sleeping. They woke him up, saying to the Lord, "Carest thou not that we perish?" In other words, don't you care that we're going to die? Jesus is showing us the posture that even in the midst of trials and tribulations, that we can find true rest in him. Don't you know that I'm God manifested in the flesh? I'm the one that created the waves. I'm the one that created the sea. I'm the one that can speak to the winds and tell it to shut up and be still. And so what does God say? What does Jesus do even in that account? He speaks to the wind. See, there is no authority that's greater than the authority of the Creator himself. And so when the winds heard the voice of Jesus, the winds, they were able to reflect back in the book of creation and say that's God. We understand that authority, so let us bow down and be still, because that's an authority that's greater than ours. And the disciples said, what kind of manner of man is this, that even the waves and the winds obey his voice? And so we have to understand that God, our creator, knows exactly what he is doing at all times, even when the situation doesn't seem or appear to be favorable. God, all things are working together for the good to them who love the Lord, to those who are called according to his purpose. And you have been called according to Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. For he says, I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. You have already been called with the hand of God on your life. And so we have to add that to our prayer request. Lord, help me to trust you in the process.